Tottenham Hotspur and South Korean star Heung-min has come out and said, "I'm disappointed to be omitted for the Premier League Player of the Year award. In England, I feel so small." The Tottenham Hotspur women will play at a different stadium next season. Heung-min to release his own fashion brand and a full international roundup. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. In today's episode, I'll be going through all of the latest Tottenham news, all of the rumours and all of the reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. Let's start with a report from All Soccer, and they are stating that Tottenham Hotspur attacker Heung-min has expressed displeasure towards being snubbed in the Premier League Player of the Year and stated that he would be more focused on winning the Ballon d'Or. The report states that Heung-min had a stellar year with Spurs, scoring 23 goals in the English Premier League without scoring a penalty, and the Korean star was the joint top goal scorer along with Liverpool star Mohamed Salah. Heung-min believes he is not being rated enough by the media in England and will now focus squarely on awards that are not dependent on votes like the Golden Boot. Premier League players Mane, Van Dijk, Salah, De Bruyne, Ronaldo and Harry Kane made the shortlist of the English Premier League Player of the Year, while Heung-min was snubbed despite winning the Golden Boot. Now, this report is quoting Heung-min in saying the following. "Apparently to the media, I am not good enough. Yes, I am obviously disappointed to be omitted from the Premier League Player of the Year award nominees, but I think from now on, I just have to try and win an award that doesn't depend on votes like the Golden Boot." There you have no choice but numbers because you don't vote for it. Numbers are the ones that clear the situation. In England, I feel so small, but in Asia, I am so happy and appreciated. But I am playing for myself, my team, my country, family and fans. And I love what I do, so it's okay. Now, a report has just been published by the Korea Times, and they are stating that Premier League Golden Boot winner Heung-min is set to release his own fashion brand called NOS7. The fashion brand Son plans to launch on the 17th of June. This new brand has drawn attention since Heung-min arrived back in South Korea because he was wearing a white t-shirt decorated with the logo. The name of the brand is a combination of the footballer's family name spelt backwards and his jersey number, although the official website of the brand indicated that the acronym refers to Nothing Ordinary Sunday. Heung-min has already finished trademarking the brand earlier this month. Now, according to the Korea Intellectual Property Rights Information Service, the products of NOS7 will range from sportswear, underwear, socks, shoes, hats and gloves to bathrobes, aprons and skirts. A statement was released by the Tottenham Hotspur women on Monday afternoon, and it states, "We are delighted to announce that we shall play our women's first team home games at Brisbane Road Stadium, home of Leyton Orient Football Club, from the start of the 2022-2023 season." The move sees Rhian Skinner's side take up residency at a venue that has been close to the hearts of our supporters for many years. Indeed, the club's reserve team utilised the stadium for home games between 2007 and 2009, with a number of academy matches also having been held there in the intervening time. Several players have represented both clubs during their careers, while more recently, our legendary former defender Justin Edinburgh was manager of Leyton Orient until his untimely death in 2019. His memory lives on with regular pre-season matches held in E10 between the two sides at either men's first team or under 23 level for the JE3 Foundation Trophy. The statement then goes on to say, in addition to hosting matches at Brisbane Road Stadium, we shall also continue to play selected WSL fixtures at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium when scheduling permits. The move brings to an end our 3-year tenancy at the Hive Stadium, which has hosted our women's home fixtures since our first season in the WSL, and where we have enjoyed many memorable moments, which we would like to thank the owners and staff at the Hive for their support and wish them well for the future. Now for an international roundup concerning Tottenham Hotspur players on Monday evening. Tottenham Hotspur midfielder Pierre-Emile Højbjerg was on the score sheet for Denmark as they beat Austria 2-1 away in the Nations League. And Hugo Lloris was an unused sub as his country France drew 1-1 away at Croatia, also in the Nations League. Now, on Tuesday evening, Tottenham Hotspur striker Harry Kane will be involved with England as we'll be travelling away to Germany to play them in the Nations League. Now, on Monday afternoon, England manager Gareth Southgate had his press conference, and this is what he had to say about our opponents.
Well, you can see elements of what he did with Bayern Munich, and of course, the team that played the other night, I think 7. Either current or just left Bayern. So a lot of experience, cohesion of working with him. You can see the counter pressing, you can see the general pressing of the forwards especially. So we've got to be prepared for that. And of course with the ball they've got some talented players. You know, that was the same in the summer. I think in some respects the result in the summer was overlooked. I'm not sure why, but the quality of the team was still very, very high. World Cup winners everywhere, Champions League winners everywhere, so real experience of those big occasions. For me, Germany and Brazil are still the benchmark in terms of countries who've regularly, consistently won tournaments. Even when, you know, everyone will talk about the 5-1 here, they ended up in the World Cup final on the back of that qualifying campaign. So you have to respect what they've been as a country and what they are as a country in footballing terms, and that mentality is what we're trying to create. We've got to keep getting to the latter stages of competitions, and games like tomorrow are brilliant for us. That's exactly the sort of test we need. Well, I think it's a great measure for us. The next game is always the hardest, so you know, this will without doubt be a brilliant test of what we're about and where we're at this particular moment in time. Won't define where we're at in 6 months' time. So if we win tomorrow, then that doesn't necessarily mean we'll be spot on in 5 months' time. There's a lot going to happen in that period. But one of the challenges a couple of years ago of the team was we'd got to a World Cup semi-final, but could we win against the bigger teams? And since that, we've won in Spain. We beat Belgium at Wembley. We beat Germany. So we're starting to get those results, and we've got to continue to do that. Yeah, well, we're two nations with huge numbers of mixed heritage nationals, and I think it's an important sign for everybody. So we welcome that. I think they were supportive of the LGBTQ community as well when they played in Hungary last year. I think they were the first team to do that, with the captain wearing the armband. And I think we're united in our beliefs on those things. Yeah, we'd have liked him to stay for certain. But when you're training at Bayern Munich every day and you're surrounded by Bayern Munich and German players, then that's a little bit more challenging. And of course, his family have those strong ties. So we enjoyed working with him when he was in our junior teams. He was a really nice boy to work with, and we knew he was going to be and is a good player. So yes, we would have liked him for sure. But we've got lots of these situations now in England. I'm sure Germany have got the same, where players can play for a number of different countries, and sometimes your heart is going to take you somewhere else. And we have complete respect for that. So it's nice to see him doing well, having sort of met him, I think, first off when he was about 13 or 14 in actual fact. And so I'm really pleased for him that that's working well. Tomorrow I don't care less. But generally, I'm pleased to see him doing well.
Okay, thank you everybody. We'll wrap it there.
Thanks for watching and thanks for listening. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also hit that like button and that notification bell where YouTube will notify you every single time I upload a new video. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. And I'll see you on the next one. Stay safe and well. Come on, you Spurs.